What's up, fire babies? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to your weekly reading. So if you've been rocking with me for a minute, then you know I shuffle off camera, then I come back on camera and we go through each and every pile. Also, please forgive me because I am a little tired. This is my last reading, so I may be a little slow with reading the cards, so please be patient with me, and I appreciate you for doing so. So this week, what we really have on the table is you guys healing from being taken advantage of. People taking advantage of your kind, self-sacrificing nature and seeking you out for your compassion just so they can exploit you, misuse you, and guilt trip you into doing shit that they want you to do. I feel like this is similar to the water sign energy and also air sign. So take a look at those if you have those placements in your chart, all right? So I don't know if I said this already, but I shuffle off camera so we come back on. Let's go ahead, or so we can come back on and go through each pile together. So our first pile, we have winter. And this says an ending, recharging, or reflection. We have the present. I fully express every moment of my life by living in the present moment, sharing. There is giving and receiving, and giving and receiving. The fudge cakes. There is giving and receiving and giving. And then we have the just card, which talks about karma, judgment, okay? So at this point in your life, you may have some triggers come up. You may have some memories come up that that show you how people have taken advantage of you. You may be realizing for the first time that that person from a few days ago was actually buttering you up so they can take advantage of you later on. So I feel like you're picking up on these cues and your eyes are opening to all of these like the body language, the words, the phrases, the way they talk to you. You're like, your eyes are opening to that type of manipulation. It's like your third eye is awakening, I should say. And I feel like you guys are going to feel some anger. You guys are still healing from this energy, so that's probably why it's triggering you right now. This has been energy that you've been slowly closing out, that hurt, that wound. So it's nothing new, but opening the third eye and seeing it happen in front of you, or recognizing that it has been happening in front of you, is a different story. That's a different kind of anger. So calm your temper and calm your temper and watch your actions when that anger does arise, when you realize in the flesh that, oh, motherfucker, you really trying to pull one over on me. I feel like a lot of you guys are recognizing the patterns of narcissistic abuse as well, and you guys are going to see it happen in plain sight. I feel like you're going to be open to a brand new world of watching and seeing people, if that makes sense. So let's keep on going. Alrighty. I feel like as well, you recognizing that something is happening is your justice. That is your justice, okay? You guys going through these wounds and, recognizing the lesson, learning that lesson and integrating that lesson is actually what's going to propel you forward. And you won't feel like you can't trust people no more. You won't feel like you have to carry all the responsibility and that you have to be alone anymore because you can't trust people. This is definitely giving trust issues. I hope this is all flowing and making sense. I don't know. I'm just talking. So next we have the hedge, potential boundaries and indecision. We have crystal ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. Moving forward in the grief. Okay. So I feel like, alrighty. Potential boundaries and decision. I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and energy. Okay. So I feel like you have to give yourself credit for learning your lessons. Once you learn your lessons and you integrate them, and I love how the scales is here as well. I love how, once you learn your lesson and you integrate them, it will be a natural part of you. So when this gets triggered in the future, you'll know what to do. Your intuition will tell you, hey, I've been through this before. And when this happened, I had to move like this. Watch your present moment accordingly. Because I feel like having wounds about people misusing you and lying to you and manipulating you kept you blind to the people in your present moment doing the same. So you really want to bring yourself to the present moment and then realize, okay, this is happening to me right now. And for some of you guys, you've healed this and you're in the present moment, and you're recognizing again for the first time after a little bit of isolation, and you're like, oh, you really trying to do this right now. So calm your temper, process what's going on, process what's being shown to you, and then follow your intuition and exiting out of that situation, right? I feel like there is a lot of grief, and there's a lot of sadness, and there's a lot of shame and guilt surrounding this energy. So really be patient with yourself as you release, and really be compassionate and nurturing with yourself, okay? I am feeling a lot of, it's just like epiphany after epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. Oh, you was this, you was this, you was this, you was this. And it could be a lot to process. I know for myself, I've been processing this energy for the past 3 weeks. And someone that I really trusted, I'm realizing like, oh, you was playing me. Then the next person, you was playing me. Honey, I realized I was being played like a fiddle so much. And my compassion was the one way that, you know, people would reach me in order to use me. They would play on my emotions, you know. They saw that I was self-sacrificing. I'm an Aries Venus and a Virgo moon, so this definitely does resonate with me. Yeah, this shit's crazy. When I realize people are trying to manipulate me, it ticks me off to like no extent. It's an insult to my intelligence, to be honest, because you really think I can't see you. You really think that I'm dumb. Some people are obvious, and some people are more covert with it. If you haven't, look into covert narcissism. That's the narcissism and the manipulation that it's hard to see through action. But you can tell that it's covert because how it makes you feel and the way it changes how you think. So look into that if you need to. It'll help you understand. Narcissism is big in this pile. It's insane. And narcissism is just an insecurity. Remember that. All right, so your last pile is lavender. It says tranquility, kindness, self-care. Yes, being patient with yourself, allowing yourself to be human. You're not going to catch every instance, and that's okay as long as you recognize it when you do, and you act from that. I always like to tell people that even if it took you a long time to recognize, that doesn't matter. What matters is the present moment. What matters is right here and right now. What are you going to do with the information that you receive right now? That's the key. All right. So we have release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose, with gratitude and love. And that's the anger, right? It's not that the anger is the problem. It's holding on to the anger is the problem, and taking action from that anger, that impulsive action from that anger. That's the problem. You want to withdraw, ponder, process the energy first, then move, then respond if you can, okay? Release them people too. So radical self-acceptance, you are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Yeah, you're not a doormat, my love, the dancer. You're not a doormat. Because this card reminds me of a shapeshifter. And it makes me feel like someone is at mercy to the roles that are assigned to them. And I kind of relate to that, because sometimes I feel like an empty shell where I feel like I'm just here playing roles, and I'm looking for myself. I've lost interest in my passions. I haven't had fun. I haven't watched anime in a while. Like, I'm too far from the things that really make me feel passionate about life. So when that happens, I have to go reconnect with those things. The longer I stay away from them, the longer it takes for me to get back into the routine of those things. So keep your passions close so you stay, connected to you, okay? I feel like if you guys are judging yourself, it's time to not judge yourself. Forgive yourself for being taken advantage of, for people pulling one over you, and for you not getting it. So definitely forgiveness here, okay? So the scales are balancing. Your karma, your good karma is coming back to you, and you are going to release yourself from this by the end of the week, okay, my love? So I'll see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm finna go to bed. I got to go. I'll see y'all later. Bye.